What if granting your child peace meant breaking the one law that governs your existence? In Season 2 of The Sandman, Dream is forced to make a choice, one that could cost him everything. He must face his estranged son, fulfill a deadly promise, and prepare to face the wrath of the gods. But why? And what does it all mean for the future of the dreaming? Season 2 of The Sandman picks up with a heavy past and an even heavier decision waiting to be made. 300 years ago, Dream's brother Destruction abandoned his realm, walking away from his responsibilities as one of the Endless. The only one who knows where he is now is Orpheous, Dream's long-lost son. But there's a catch. Dream hasn't seen Orpheus in centuries, not since their heart-wrenching last encounter on a hidden island in Greece. Orpheus, born of Dream and the muse Calliope, was once full of hope and music. But when his beloved wife Eurydice died, Orpheus spiraled into grief. Defying his father's warnings, he turned to the Sisters of the Frenzy, a brutal cult of Dionysus, in hopes of dying and reuniting with Eurydice in the underworld. But instead of peace, he was torn apart, reduced to nothing more than a severed conscious head, a cursed existence, one his father refused to end until now. Dream, needing Orpheus's help to locate Destruction, promises him a boon, and Orpheus doesn't hesitate. His request is simple and devastating. He asks Dream to finally give him death, true, peaceful death, and Dream knows the consequences. The Endless are forbidden to kill their kin. To do so would be to invoke the wrath of the Furies, goddesses of vengeance. Yet he understands that denying Orpheus again would be crueler still. The burden of this decision begins to unravel Dream's cold, stoic heart. Their reunion is nothing like the last. This time, Dream doesn't hide behind pride or power. He apologizes. He admits to his failures as a father. Actor Tom Sturridge, who plays Dream, describes it as a moment of desperate love. A father finally understanding his son's suffering and being willing to pay the ultimate price to end it. It's not just emotional, it's transformative. Meanwhile, Dream and Delirium do find Destruction, who has been living peacefully with a talking dog named Barnabas on a nearby island. Destruction refuses to return to his duties. He no longer believes in the purpose of his realm, in destroying for the sake of creation. He gives Dream one final piece of wisdom. Love is the only good reason to do anything. These words weigh heavily on Dream, who knows what he must do next. In episode 6's most haunting moment, Dream keeps his promise. He grants his son the release of death. It is a quiet, dark scene, full of love, sorrow, and finality. Actor Ruairi O'Connor, who plays Orpheus, calls it terrifying, yet a relief. A moment Orpheus has waited for across centuries of pain. And for Dream, it is a wound that may never heal. But Dream's mercy comes at a terrible cost. He has spilled family blood, something the Endless are never meant to do. And now, the kindly ones, ancient forces of vengeance, are watching. They are coming. Dream has opened a door that cannot be closed, and the consequences will shake the realms to their very core. So what comes next for Dream? Will he face judgment for his choice? And can love ever truly exist without sacrifice? The Sandman Season 2. Volume 1 leaves us with more questions than answers. But one thing is certain. The story is far from over.